Retro Maniacs, EP here. Welcome back to Extra Innings. Gonna do something a little fun today, a little bit different. We're gonna go through this binder, which includes these are my dad's cards from his collection. So we're looking at some vintage today. We're joined by Hall of Famers Hoyt Wilhelm, Larry Yogi Berra, and Al Red Shonist. These were my dad's 1955 Redman All-Star Series cards. There won't be any of these in the binder. I do have a few more that are not the Hall of Famers. Eventually I'll go through those, and that'll be part of another video at some point. There are some cards that were taken out of this binder, some cards that were never in the binder that were in top loaders, that sort of stuff. But this is just his binder that he put together. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly when he built this binder, but you can tell that it's relatively old. He passed away in 2011, so definitely before that. And so we'll just I just want to just start going through it. I'm excited about this. I'm reluctant to go through this stuff. I'm eventually going to sell some of them. I'm eventually going to probably get some of them graded. Some of them obviously can see by some of these. They're not in perfect shape. They're some dinge on the corners, that sort of stuff. Some stuff like that. But still, there's probably a handful of these, I'm guessing, that are worth grading as far as if I'm trying to sell them. So anyhow, this is the first time. This is not the first time I'm going through this book. But it's the first time in a while that I'm kind of going through it, so just it's gonna be kind of fun, I think. This I've kept in here. This is a list that he put together of the values of these cards, and just take a look at some of these. So, and I'm not sure, what the C's and the D's and the J's. I'm guessing he had them in alphabetical at some point. They're not in alphabetical right now. But you can see here 16 cents for number 199, 20 cents for number 100 there. $4 for number 471. Interesting to see what that is. $7 for the 150. So a lot of like 12-cent cards, 40-cent cards, and these are all obviously vintage 60s cards. So yeah, there you go. These this list for some reason is all alphabetical. And I'm not sure. $3 and $8 for the Y's there. So anyhow, that's pretty cool. I've kept that in this binder just because I like it. I should probably get that framed. Actually, that's something I should get framed. Anyhow. So here you go, Norm Cash, 1963 Topps All-Star card. There's Luis Aparicio, Ed Matthews, 1961, horribly off-center. So far off-center that this might be worth getting graded just to see what they say about it. You can see there's the start of another card right here. I love that. I think it's great. For me, I'm not worried about the monetary value of that card. He's one of the all-time greats, Hall of Famer. So to have a unique collectible of him cut like that and get that graded and keep that in my collection, that'd be amazing. I look forward to that one for sure. I'm not gonna increase the value by getting that one graded, but definitely gonna get the grade just for myself, just because I want to see what kind of grade they get. So. Some of these binder pages have cards in the front and back. Some do not. Here's 61 Topps, I think. Some more 62s. Juan Marichal, Jim Bunning, Ted Kluszewski, Jim Cat, 1963 Fleer. One of my favorite cards when I used to look through his cards, for sure. I don't know. I like that design. I realize it's kind of boring, and this one was pretty far off center, but I like, for some reason, this little yellow box and the way it's designed, I just enjoy it. These cards, the 61s, I'm not a huge fan of. I don't like 1987 Topps or these 61s terribly well, but we'll get to some like these, the 63s, 63 I think it is, or one of my favorites, Nellie Fox, Norm Cash. So yeah, mixed in some Bobby Richardson over here on this one. Just a kind of a mix of definitely some commons and some all-stars and some Hall of Famers in here. Jose Tartable, which I'm guessing at the very top here, Jose Tartable, I'm guessing is related to Danny Tartable. I'll look that up. Harvey Kuhn. Just really cool stuff. Wind Savers, like an old subset card. Subsets became inserts, and that's really cool to see. I love this design. This is 64. What the year is that? I got one here in the front. That is, looks like 59 maybe. And I love that. This is one of my favorite designs from back in the older days. He's got a handful of those, of course. Just some cool stuff. Receivers, Buck Hill Aces, Vern Law, Roy Face. some Kurt Simmons, who's had a really good career. Just, like I said, some of these are in bad shape. Like this one is very much yellow. There's some dingy corners, and it's off center. And there's let's see if I can take this out here, actually. Yeah, they're coming out of there really good. There's like a little ding in the border up there. So, yeah, I'm not gonna try putting those back in at the moment, but yeah. So I mean, they're not perfect. He was not trying to make them perfect. So, and I'm pretty sure once we get a little farther back, there's a card that's going to show you the kind of collector that my dad was. So, just some cool stuff. He's got a lot of these. Again, they're not my favorite. Don Larson with looks like he scratched out and put in maybe tried to put in like New York Yankees logo or something there. So that's pretty wild. So yeah, I mean, that's an example there of the kind of collector he was. Let's see. A's Big Armor, Norm Seaburn, Hank Bauer, and Jerry Limpy. So just in the 1961 rookie card, he had a 61 Roger Maris rookie. He ended up, I think it was a 61 Roger Maris rookie, and he ended up selling it. Or he had a Roger Maris rookie card. I can't say for sure it was 61, but he did sell that one back in the day. There are some really cool cards left that he did leave for me for sure. But I know he sold a handful at one point. Matty Alou. I love this design again. So it's cool to see this many cards from that design. Tommy Aaron up here in the top corner. Here's some of the rookie cards when so they were putting dual rookie cards on some cards back then. Here we're getting to some of the more fun stuff. Did we skip over? I thought there were checklists in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. This is an example. I'm going to take this out of here actually. Example of the kind of collector my dad was. He did not keep these pristine. He was marking them off, man. He was putting together the set. So no problem there. He was marking them off. So I love that. Whitey Herzog back in his playing days. I missed that one earlier, I think. All right, so the real fun stuff in here, for me anyway, one of my favorite things when I just look at these cards, I mean, they're all fun. I love them all. I mean, it brings back a lot of nostalgia from back when I first kind of got interested in it, and my dad was showing me his cards, and we both kind of got into it. So, Carl Yastrzemski postcard. Very, very cool. 1962 postcard. He's 163, I think. But it's 62 a postcard. There's also a Sandy Koufax up here, which is that one. That's one of the ones that is most definitely going to get graded at some point. It's one of the cards that, for some reason, he never pulled out and put into soft sleeves or anything. Soft sleeves with the top loader. You can see there's some surface stuff there or whatever. I don't care. That one, I'm getting that one graded, and I don't know if I would even try to sell it. I'm not sure. That's one. I don't own a Sandy Koufax card. I respect him as one of the best fireball pitchers ever, and that's really that's one of my favorite cards in my dad's collection for sure. So, and here's I might as well pull out the Yastrzemski one here. And who's on the back of the Yastrzemski? Gary Geiger. Okay, and then there's another one up here at the very top. One of my dad's favorite players of all time, Roger Maris. Hit the 61 homers, 1961, famously. Let's see, are there any other Hall of Famers here? I don't. Jackie Jensen's not a Hall of Famer, but he had a really good career. I think he won the MVP and had some really good years. Well, I think he might have won the MVP one year, or was in the running for MVP in 1 year. So yeah, anyhow, there's a Joe Torre from back in his playing days, and Minnie Minoso. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of go through these a little bit. I think there's a couple more here in the back, but I don't think there's any. Leo Posada. There's no more Hall of Famers on here, I don't think. I'm looking here quickly, and I don't see any more Hall of Famers. But anyhow, yeah. So I just want to kind of go through that quick. I take you guys back to down nostalgia lane or whatever, or a little drive down nostalgia lane with some of my dad's stuff. And again, I will show you guys the better stuff. It's buried in a tub underneath some stuff. Again, the thing about these sorts of these cards is once I get them graded and once I sell them, I'm not going to have that. So I like to have that as like a thing, like, you know what, someday I'm going to do that and I'm going to get them graded and you know, sell some of them and figure out which ones I want to keep. But for now, I have this binder, and I just have that anticipation of eventually doing that. So that's coming at some point. This look I should probably get framed. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day.